morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's evening here that I am, and I'm back again. This is Victory Ifunaya Nziwi, your host on the Heart and Voice podcast. How are you doing today? How was your day? If you're listening to this in the evening, and how is your day going? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And today we are going to talk about what we are grateful for. What are you grateful for today? Today is one of those days when I don't feel so excited, if that makes sense. I've just been sitting for, I think, more than an hour listening to this song. The name of the song is Peace. And whenever I'm having like several things running through my head and I'm finding it hard to settle down, and let me say, whenever I'm anxious, I listen to this song. It has a way of calming me down, or also helping me to reflect, or let me say, just think about the good things that God is doing for me. So yeah, I'm listening to it again, and I'm getting a bit of clarity, and I wanted to do a podcast. So today hasn't been the most exciting day for me. What happened is, yesterday I saw on Facebook about one of my classmates dying, and that really brought some emotions, and I felt bad. And then I saw another news of someone that died here in Nigeria. I think she's a journalist, I don't know her, but then the things around her death, thinking about it, even today I was reflecting on it while I was going to work, and I was just beginning to rethink my decision. So I used to stay outside Nigeria, and then I moved to Nigeria. And sometimes when things are a bit chaotic, I start thinking, okay, did I make a good decision? Are you sure I can handle the pressure and everything here? So that really affected my mood from the morning time, going about my day. But I started thinking about everything, and I thought, is it only when we feel good that we should be grateful? We should be grateful if we really want to practice gratitude. I think it is even in the toughest time that we should find out or find things to be thankful for. Yes, the most difficult times, that is when you're actually trying to see if you're really grateful, and it seems you're trying to find the things that you should be grateful for. But yes, I'm grateful today for Christ in me that brings so much peace. So while I was listening to the song, my heart was filled with peace. Peace that passes all understanding. That is what the Bible says. When you don't really understand where the peace comes from, but even in the midst of the chaos and anxiety, and your heart is a bit heavy, you still experience a good level of peace, and you feel free and let go of things and allow God to take control of things. And there is this prayer that I know, serenity prayer. I don't know how many of you listening to this know about this prayer, but I want to read it because while I was reflecting on how things are in Nigeria and how people lose their life because of the careless system we have here, unfortunately. And then sometimes I think, can I do something to make things better for people? Is there something I can do? One of the reasons why I started my NGO was because of my passion to bring change, no matter how little I can. do that. And I also believe there are some persons around Nigeria that have the same desire in them. So we came together and we started Ifunayaka initiative. So yeah, I was thinking about that. Is there something I can do that people would not have to just die? And while I was thinking about it, it just came to my mind that I should calm down. I can't solve every problem, and some things will play out at the right time. And so this serenity prayer, one of the line I like, or the section I like, is the part that says, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as he did, he, that means Jesus, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Taking this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. That is a difficult pill to swallow, because I am someone that feels very uncomfortable when things are not going right or when people are not treated well. So sometimes reading this prayer helps me to kind of remind myself that I can't change everything. I should allow God to work things out, and the things that I can change, I will be able to, but the things I can't change, I should just take it as it is, not as I would have it. It's not very easy to agree to, but this serenity prayer, I would recommend it for anyone that would like to. So it's Serenity, Serenity prayer. You can search it on Google. And yeah, so what are you grateful for today? If you're having a difficult time, if you're finding it hard to accept the world wherever you are living, your country, your state, your city, how it is, or even your family or people around you, I think you should surrender everything to God and allow things as it is, not as you would have it. Do you agree with that? That should even be my question. Do you agree that we should take things, or take the sinful world as it is? Do you agree that Jesus did take the sinful world as it is, not as he would have it? I don't know. That was the question that I think need to be maybe discussed. Well, this is how the serenity prayer, the lines say it. And yeah, so hear me breathe. That's just how I'm feeling. I'm trying to release my emotions, and I feel better talking here. And I have a couple of projects going on with some things I'm working on, and it's not really easy when you are doing a number of things and then other things are coming up, and then life in general is not very sweet, and news coming around is not. One of the reasons why I'm not active on social media is because I really don't like assimilating negative news, and we have lots and lots of them that come up here in Nigeria, and I try to detach myself from them just to maintain my sanity here. But sometimes you can't run away from it, especially as a business owner. You have to come online and check up how things are going. So what are you grateful for today? I hope you make out time to thank God for something, even when things are not going as sweet or as you expected or hoped it would go. What can you pick out? Or even what are you thankful for? Someone you are thankful for. And just say, God, I'm grateful. I'm thankful to have this thing in my life, even though I'm still expecting other things to play out. So have a wonderful day or evening.